All right, what's going on, guys? Get on in here. London Merritt into the transfer portal on New Year's. It's New Year's Eve. London Merritt into the transfer portal. Now, this is a player, we talk about foundational player. This is a player where people said, I'm not sure if he's leaving and stuff like that. But IMG, he come from IMG Academy. And he posted, hold on. Let me go to his let me go to London Merritt's page here. He put top 12 too. Florida State, Notre Dame, Ohio State, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida Gators, Alabama, Georgia, Texas A&M. Hold up, when did he post this? That was a while. But it says breaking news, according to Hayes Fawcett, Colorado true freshman edge, London Merritt, entering the transfer portal, sources tell on 3. He played all 12 games this season, totaling 25 tackles, 8 TFLs, and 1 sack. He's PFF all freshman team and all Big 12 honorable mention honors his freshman year. Somebody said, this is starting to hurt. Julian Lewis said that. Oh, shit. Julian Lewis said that. Arden Walker commented, he said, my seed. He said, peace and love. Julian Lewis said, this starting to hurt. He said, this is hurting. He commented under his post. He said, this hurts. This a full rebuild, guys. That's what this is going on. I suspect we getting one more big one hitting that portal. It's another one coming. And if that happens, this is a total rebuild. I mean, total rebuild. Yeah, Julian Lewis, he commented 13 minutes ago. He said, this starting to hurt. He said that. And somebody said, trust God, bro. Hope you stay. Do your best for you. I think you will benefit greatly learning from Brendan Marion. Yeah, he said this hurts. He said this is starting to hurt. Yeah, he never commented. He commented on this one. He said this is hurting. Damn. This is IMG Academy. Guys, this is yeah, I don't care what nobody see. Now people say, yeah, when one door closed, one opens. No, sir. This one hurts. This hurt too. He's gonna be out of that transfer portal so fast you're gonna think somebody kidnapped him. You said Seton, no, not Seton, London Merritt. That's what the title says, London Merritt. But I wish him the best. He'll be out of that portal before he even say his last name. I was listening to Dave Buffs. He didn't like this one. He said, man, this hurt. He just went live a little while ago. Dave talked Buffs. He felt this one. Dave felt this one. This one he felt. He felt it. You see what I'm saying? How am I funny, Steelers way? What'd I do? You said, who's Merritt? His production was okay. You said, who Merritt? You said his production was okay. No, his production was, oh man, that's what y'all thinking? Y'all think he ain't do nothing? I'm talking about his potential. You know what I'm saying? It's the potential of it. Like, what is he gonna do 3 years from now? That's what I'm worried. That's what I'm looking at. Not that he did okay this year. He did. He did all right. He did good. You said Merritt got offered $2 million by a school up north. Can't blame. Yeah, if that's true, if he got offered, my bad. If he got offered $2 million for, if that's true, then shit, I can't blame. Well, why can't? What's up with Colorado? They ain't got no money. Oh, I know. I know what he gonna say. Well, should we pay him $2 million and go get 3 people like him? Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Let me see what Steele is saying. Oh, he gonna be gone before he say his last name. That's right. He gonna be out of that damn portal. You said 2 million. He should. Shit. I don't know. Was he offered that much? You said who got one more left on D? Man, rumors about money being offered. Okay. It's always going to be rumors. What's up, Ant? What's up, DJs? What's up, everybody? It's always going to be rumors about money. I don't know. No, somebody said that. I don't know if he got offered 2 million. You said Colorado need to offer Lagway. What? So Julian can hit the portal? Come on, man. No, no. We got Julian now. No, if we offer him, then he definitely hitting the portal. No. Yeah, I don't. You said nobody offered Merritt millions. Y'all got to stop capping. Yeah, I didn't say that. Somebody else said that. I don't know what he got offered. So London, if you ever hear this, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said the players were visibly sad before they were told. They told us, told the public. Maybe Coach Prime is interviewing for that Browns job. Shit, that could, man. I don't know. You said I know Juju getting bombarded with offers. Man, bombarded probably is not the word. He probably getting offers from people that need quarter, because there's a couple people that need quarterbacks right now, and there's a couple quarterbacks out there probably already know where they're going, and Arizona State need a quarterback, and yeah, I'm pretty sure. You said so. Basically, our trash defense got worse. Yeah, but he wasn't trash though. See. I know what some people think. Okay, we allowed this many runs, but individually, these kids and a lot of them are not trash. See, I know what like they probably say, well, look at it. We look at all these runs we had last year. We couldn't stop the run, so if he leaves, so what? Yeah, but what is he gonna do 3 years from now? His ceiling is high, I think. I think we can all agree that London was good. Is good, excuse me. He already looking the part as a freshman. He looking the part. He looked like he want to go to NFL. He's looking like it. He just got that look. You said the lack of run defense was on the scheme and coaches. London was a top edge rusher. So was what's his name? But he going to the NFL. So was Arden Walker. And so was what's his name? One of the twins. This is going to be a total roster rebuild. Total. This is a total roster rebuild. Arden Walker not going nowhere. No, he made himself eligible for the NFL draft. He headed to the NFL. Yeah, Wade. See, I know you thinking, no, he ain't no NFL player. Watch and see. They said the same thing about Jimmy Horn. Man, he can't catch. He ain't going no NFL max. You tripping. Okay. Okay. You said, what did the Hall of Famer coaches do for defense? It was only one. Let me see. Um, like I said, I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened with their defense, like on why it fell apart. You said, I'm not watching CU next year, following the CU players in the NFL. We are going to be following the NFL for sure. I'm going to do a lot more of that next year, not just Shador. I'm gonna cover them, all of them. Yeah, they use J5. They be using them out there. They just used him not too long ago, and he got a good run on a reverse. The coaches know what to do with Jimmy. They use him certain different ways to build him up. The coach liked Jimmy, the head coach at Carolina. I never forget what he said. He said, "I like Horn, but I had to teach him how to slow down." He said, "Even he's like that in walkthroughs. We had to slow him down. We don't want to get this kid hurt." When he said that, I know he's good. When he said that. He's gonna be their up and comer. Give him a couple years. Jimmy is, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Watch. Um, damn, we ain't even at January 2nd yet, London. Damn. We ain't even hit. I thought we was gonna come back on the first. The first is almost around the corner, right in a couple of hours for the East Coast. We're almost on the first, but damn. I thought I was gonna hear something at least by the first or the second when the portal opened, but damn, we don't took another big hit. Boom. Right in the kisser. Mm. Shit, not the kisser. We got hit in the solar plexus with this one. You said Michigan just got cooked. So, like I said, I'm just waiting for some of them players to hit the portal. That's right. And see what happened. But I don't know, man. You said stay patient. The Buffs going to get some play. They got players now, but they leaving. We know what London can do. I don't know what somebody going to come in here and do. We know what he can do. You said Arch looked good. Yeah, he did. Like some players like Arch, for example, it took Arch a couple years to get to where he is. Next year Arch should be good coming back. You know what I'm saying? Arch, he did a little something his freshman and sophomore. Give him to his senior year. He should have been on Came Alive and then really living up to the hype. It take people a little bit of growing pains. But yes, he looked good. I'm just telling y'all right now, if Seton hit that portal, it's about to go viral. I'm just telling y'all this. I'm just telling because if Seton hit that portal, he is the number one offensive tackle in the portal, bar none. He's the number one tackle in the portal. That's like losing Travis Hunter, man. If he hit that portal, that'll be that catastrophic. That'll be crazy. Yeah, Arch. Well, here's the thing about Arch, though. What I found out. Yes, Arch is fast, but you know where he get it from? His dad was a wide receiver, and his mom used to run track. That's where he gets it from. He's deceptively fast. If he can turn that corner, he's going to get 10 yards if he can turn that corner on you. But usually, what they try to do with Arch, they try to contain him. That's why he was getting bottled up in the first half of the year. But if he could turn that corner on you, he turns into a running back, just like Hayes King at on Georgia Tech. That's how our quarterback was supposed to do this year, because he got wheels on him. And you said Staub should head to Southern. He might. We got to see. We got to see. Marshall Falk over there. But he definitely want to go somewhere where he could play, though, for sure. I know Oklahoma Sooners losing players. I was looking at the news. They're losing a few starters too. But see, the thing is, some of these starters, more than likely, they know where they're going. Man, London Merritt got 4 stars near his name in the transfer portal. 4 stars. He is like at the top of the portal right now as far as top rated players. I know all the teams are losing players, but they not doing a total roster rebuild. We got to do a total roster rebuild. Total. You said Draylon should have stayed. Well, we'll see. Some of these players might leave the portal. They might step out and come on back. We're gonna have to see. Yeah, Auburn, they lost. Didn't they lose a coach? They had a coaching change or something. That's their situation. You said we already know we need a whole new D line. Yeah, you got a whole new D line. They gotta get. I know what people like Neely is saying, like, yeah, y'all keep saying y'all gotta calm down and this and that. Yeah, but other teams ain't doing a total roster rebuild. This is a total roster rebuild. Alabama's not doing a total roster rebuild. They not. They losing a lot of players too. Now Auburn, on the other hand, that might be, they got to bring in some more players. They do. They most certainly do. There's a few teams out there. I mean, there is, but I'm not following those teams though. Um, Art said that he get the footwork from his mother. He said, y'all better credit my mother, man. He said, because she'll like that. So we crediting his mother for that one. She ran track. So he got his speed, and his dad was a wide receiver, so he had speed anyway. Yeah, he said that in an interview. He said, "Thank you for crediting my mother because she's listening." He's listening. So shout out to Arch, man. He did pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? He bounced back. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make a run and get it done. Going into his next campaign. You see, it just take a while for people to. It take a while. Sometimes it takes a while for players to get going. That's all. You said Iowa State had like 30 players hit the portal. Dang. Woo. Hold on now, because that means some players can come to Colorado. That's what that means. You see what I'm saying? He said, I wish she would. That's what Dave Buff said. He said, damn, if we can't pay London Merritt, who the hell can we pay? If we can't pay him, we got to keep some of these players, man. He said, we can't say we ain't got no money. Do we ain't got no money? And he got a point. Like, you got to pay somebody. You can't just pay one person on the team several $1,000,000 and not pay everybody else. You got to have some money. Arch is coming back, Peter. He already coming back next year. He's not entering the draft. Yeah, the Iowa State players are following their coach to Penn State, so that could be it too. A lot of those players that hit the, you're right about that. A lot of the players that hit the draft for Iowa State, they could be going to Penn State. Also, the Notre Dame coach is staying. He announced that he's staying. He's not leaving because I know people were trying to get him to leave. He's not leaving. He played at Notre Dame, didn't he? Wasn't he a linebacker or something? He's not leaving there. He definitely not leaving Notre Dame. You said all the CU fans should donate to help retain the elite players. So you thinking they may not have no money? Yeah, he played at Ohio. Oh, he played at Ohio State. I don't know why I thought he played at Penn State. He played at Ohio. Interesting. You sure it wasn't Penn State? I want to say he played at Penn State. Maybe not, but he's not going nowhere though. He is not leaving Notre Dame. No, I mean, did he play at Notre Dame? But he's not leaving though. He's definitely not leaving Notre Dame. You said old Miller to the Texas Longhorns would be fire. You said we thought we had a good IMG connection. Shit, that's what I thought. You said people forget that Cooper and Peyton were teammates. Yeah, they were. Oh, you saying CU is you respond to people that saying CU is broke? If these individuals care about retaining, oh yeah, donate. You said all right, Peter. We'll see. You said the Louis bags are coming. Okay, all right. I'm hope. Look, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. So we donating some to charity and we get some more in. Okay. You don't think it's all about money? Some of the players' parents had money. Yeah, they do. London Merritt. And London Merritt, he just got the look of a pro. Like it's just a matter of time. He just got the look. Hey, it happens though. I don't think people are that surprised. You said you hope the Louis bags are coming. Yeah, that's what Peter said. He said the Louis bags are coming. All right. Either that or I'm gonna have to go steal it. I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna have to do a snatch and grab. You heard me? I'm gonna have to go do a snatch and grab. We can't afford it. We gotta do a snatch and grab. We gotta do a snatch and grab, man. I mean, come on, man. You said they're allergic. Come on, man. You said I know. I know Matt. He probably about to go live tonight. I know he ain't gonna go live because it's New Year's. He might sneak one in just to blow a gasket. He might sneak one in. You know Matt gonna blow a gasket. You know how he is, Antoine. He's mad. Matt is mad. He gonna blow. He probably can't go because if he go live, he really gonna jump out the window. He really is. We can't keep no fucking body. We can't keep no body, man. He said 27 million deficit. Yeah, they need money. Well, you can go get a bunch of players that, they looking for an opportunity. They looking to represent, make a name for themselves. Yeah, Merritt and McPherson in the portal, both IMG Academy. I don't know, coach. You might have to go back up to the office, man. I don't know. Is he still on vacation? Prime might have to go back to the office because it's the we getting luggage stolen up there. I might have to do a snatch and grab. Thank you for the blessing. You said can't overpay young guys when you need 60 players, and will have to overpay for players you need to bring in. Thank you for the blessing. So you said you can't overpay young guys. So you saying money? So you think money might be an issue if you can't pay? You said you can't overpay young guys when you need 60 players, and will have to overpay for the players you need to bring in. So you're gonna overpay for some players anyway. Because if you're gonna overpay for players that you're bringing in, why not overpay the players that you know that is worth something? You see what I'm saying? He gonna blow a gasket. Matt gonna blow a gasket. He is gonna blow a gasket because he the one said he ain't leaving. He said, "No, we got for sure Merritt." Yeah, he just gonna blow a gasket. You said that's why they're trying to get players for the low low. Oh, I get what he's saying. Yeah. Thank you for the blessing, brother. Happy New Year to everybody. You said they have the money, but they are shaking the trees to see who will stay. Well, a total roster rebuild. You said they will be getting, let me see. They'll be getting 2 to 3 for the price of one JUCO FCS, and hope that they can play. Hope that they ready for it. You said Arch would love seating on the blind side. Wow. Damn, Texas. And they both lead together after that. Because Seaton got one more year. Well, he going into his junior year. He could potentially leave after his junior year. Shit, if the money good, I'll stay to my senior year. The money is good. If they pay me a certain amount of money, I ain't going to NFL right now. Not just yet. I'm going to sit right up there in college and eat. You know what I'm saying? And just get stronger and stronger. So by the time I hit the draft, I'll be ready. You see what I'm saying? Shit, if they offering about 5 to 8 million, why not? Now, Dave Talk Buffs had a interesting point, and I agree with him. He said that each year, and I had said this too, each year the market price is going to go up anyway. So you're going to have to pay these players if you want to keep your roster. If you want to be competing, you have to be able to pay the money. You said everybody for most teams are in the portal. Not everybody. You said bro had 14 tackles and 1 sack, and probably asking for 200 250 to 500K. That's crazy to get better value out of the portal. No, you guys got this wrong. You got this wrong. You got this wrong. That's the wrong thinking. See, you're thinking that, oh, he only had one sack, right? But we're looking at his ceiling. What is he going to do by his junior year? He could be an All-American. You're looking at a future pro right here. So I know what people are saying, oh, well, he only got one sack for us. That's not the right thinking. And if they think like that there, they just probably don't have the money. Let's just say that. Let's just say that, man. If they don't have the money, I understand. So now you're gonna have to get what your pockets can afford and go out. You can go get some people that can play for and not have a good budget. You can. Somebody that's willing to make a name for themselves and need a big platform. And guess what? If they get to a bowl game, then all is good. That could happen. But the problem is you got to be able to keep people. You said Brother Prime won't be there. Hold on, let me see. Damn, I missed the comment. Brother Prime won't be there in 3 years. Can't move off potential. They are a win now. They're in win now mode. How you know he's not gonna be there in 3 years? See, y'all have that mentality like he ain't gonna be there. Man, the Raiders coach is 70 years old. Prime is in his 50s still. Maybe they know something. Maybe the players know something. I don't know. Maybe he is telling y'all, go ahead and hit that portal, man. Go ahead and hit the portal, man. I don't know. Because he seemed like he in relax mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. He don't seem like he got a big portal issue on his hand. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, he's a future first rounder. You got to pay these players. You said he got it covered. Be okay. All right. All right. I'm not talking. Well, what about the recruiters though? Is he recruit? Or we got recruiting department, right? I hope they can get another London Merritt out that portal. Shit, I don't care what nobody's saying. I think Seton loyalty, keeping him at CU, he already gonna be a top 10 pick. I don't know if he's gonna be a top 10 pick. If they sit up there and have another season like that, I don't know. I don't know. You think he'll be a top 10 pick? You remember what the coaches said? The coaches said this. I didn't say this. He said if you look at the top 10 people in the draft in the first round, they all got winning records. They said that last year. So, but you can be a top pick on a losing team. You can. You can be. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I know people say, well, London only had one sack. You know what I'm saying? He only had him at one sack. Shit. Let's let him go. He only had one. But look, by his junior year, he could be competing for the Buckets Award. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go off. He got potential. He's good. Look. I'm being realistic here. Something ain't right. I'm being realistic. I'm trying to be positive, right? But I'm also realistic at the same time. I'm also realistic at the same time, man. We're looking at a total roster rebuild. Total. We back to year one. Total roster rebuild. Even though we still got Joseph Williams there, he's still there. Hopefully he ain't hitting the portal. Remember that. We still got some dog. We got Joseph Williams. He did pretty good this year. Um, so Juju's still there. But Juju said this one hurt. He said he said this is starting to hurt, man. That's what he said. This is starting to hurt. You say he might get some HBCU. I want some SEC dogs, man. I want some SEC starters. I want some SEC starters, man, and sprinkle them in with some HBCU. That'll be good. Okay? Let's get some of them SEC dogs in, man. If we can't get them, let me get some LeJontay Westers, man. Bring some LeJontay Westers in. Bring some more Jimmy Horns. You see what I'm saying? Jimmy Horn Jr. Excuse me. Bring some Jimmy Horn Juniors in. Okay? Bring some more Xavier Weavers. Okay? Bring some more Chadozis. Give me something. Give me something to look forward to now. Give me something. Look, we got to, come on. Y'all got to laugh at this. Come on, man. Y'all too uptight. You said, give me some SEC dog. Give me some big dogs from the big. Yeah, give me something. I don't give a damn if they from the ACC. Give me something. You said, got some of the James Madison players. Come on, man. That's cool. Give me, but who we got from James Madison? Do we got some starters? Or we got somebody on the third string? Yo, I want some first string dogs. Come on in. You see, yeah, they do have a Indiana do have a James Madison connection. Somebody told me that, and I went and looked at it and researched it. They do. They had a lot of players from James Madison go to Indiana. They did. They do. So I don't know what it is about James Madison going to Indiana, but it looked like they not coming. They going to Indiana, man. They got a pipeline over there. Look, I'm trying. I'm a realistic person. I'm not gonna shoot air castles at you, man. We got an issue here. It's a total roster rebuild. Total. You said they all hit the portal, but yeah, they be going to Indiana. Indiana be getting a lot of players in that portal too. Yeah, he was at JMU, right? That's what people are saying about the offensive coordinator at Colorado, that he gonna bring some of his players. You know what I mean? Bring some of his players over like that. But my thing is, so what if we do a total roster rebuild? Got some more dogs. We gonna let them leave at the next year? So really, we only getting players for 1 year then. Like if you're a dog, come on in. Just come in here for a few months, then go on about your business. You said because of the go-go offense. What's your worry? See you bus soldiers. Wait, James Madison starters. What's your worry? You said there's an issue at CU. Someone is getting them. You mean someone getting at them? Somebody is getting at them. But that's how it is, though. Like this portal situation, man. Yeah, 1 year players, one and done type of players. you need to build like a team, like because you got to think about it, like Ohio State, for example, they losing some players, but they ain't losing Julian Sand. They're not losing Caleb Downs unless he declare for the draft. I don't know if he's declared for the draft yet, or he coming back for his senior season. They not lying when they said we're gonna have to replace 60 players. They not lying about that. They were right because of the seniors that left. We had seniors that they're out of eligibility, and the people that's hitting the portal. So it's about 60, just about. And the second, in January 2nd, not even here yet. And DJ, I think it was somebody just who just declared for the draft. One of the safeties, one of the corners did. Preston Hodge. You need that Joe Jackson kid from Kansas State. He can come in and start from day one. Is he in the portal, right? You said maybe they don't trust the players from last year's team. They need dogs that can count on. Maybe that's it. Maybe they tell them to leave. Maybe they felt like since we couldn't win with y'all, we need a whole new squad. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm not sure what's going on, but hey, man, wish them the best and see who they bringing in, man. January 2nd, the portal opens up, and I'm curious to see where a lot of people going. There's a lot of players leaving from other ball clubs. I want to see where they end up. Um, so like that. You said, but we need him. I know we need London Merritt. I know, but people saying he only had one sack. That's the sentiment. He only had one sack, man. Let him go ahead. Let him go ahead, man. He only had one sack, man. Boy, this portal period. This is gonna be a doozy because it's only open one time. They don't have two portal dates. It's open one time. You don't see any buffs getting drafted this year. They have a couple of offensive linemen. Um, they definitely making roster spots. A lot of them are. A lot of them are. At least you're gonna see a few of them gonna make roster spots. But as far as high in the draft, yeah, I don't know. But hey man, take their shot at it. You never know what's gonna happen. They gotta go live their dreams because people were saying the same thing about Jimmy Horn. Nah, man, he ain't getting drafted. He ain't doing nothing. Shit. That man is on a squad, Carolina Panthers. And I said it last year, his life just changed. When he was invited to the NFL Combine, I said that kid life just changed. His life just changed. And how does he feel right now? And I said to myself, how did this kid feel, yo? When they told him, even when he went to the All-Star game, they told him he didn't have to play. They saw enough. They saw enough. I knew his life changed. His life changed. Good for him, man. People used to say he dropped a lot of balls, this and that. I said, no, this kid can run routes like nobody's business. He run crisp routes. Shador didn't throw for all those yards by himself. They needed people to catch him. He was part of it. Okay? He was part of it. That's why they did what they did. He had LeJontay Wester, Will Shepard, all of them in the NFL. Every last one. That was the team, yo. They had Will Shepard, LeJontay Wester, Jimmy Horn Jr., Travis Hunter. Come on, man. All in the NFL. They had the best wide receiver room in the nation. People say, no, they don't. Yes, they do. They had the best receiver room in the nation. Every last one of them. You remember they used to do that thing when they get wide open and they used to do that? They were wide open. They used to do that sound. They were wide open. It was like easy money. They were wide open and Shador just dropped it to them. Wide open. LeJontay Wester, wide open. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a CDL. Shit. You ain't gonna do nothing the first year. But I mean, if you be an owner operator at first, you could, especially if you get your authority. But sometimes you need a little experience. After the first year, you good. Especially if you got the mentality where I want to be an owner operator. Shit, there's money in that. It's hard work though. It's a lot of driving. Yeah, he ran every route hard. Every route. Every route hard. And let me tell you something why Draylon Miller hurts when he entered the portal. That hurt. When Draylon entered, it hurt me. You know why? When Shador had his pro day, Draylon was catching for him. I said, I knew this kid is going to be special. He's going to be special. Shador saw it. He trusted him to catch for him on his pro day. Do you know how big that is? As a freshman. Do you realize how important that was? He trusted Draylon to catch for him on his pro day. And the NFL was watching Draylon. They were watching him. He's gonna be something to reckon with in the future. Definitely is. You said you a CDL driver, 10 years. If they get the hazmat, oil and gas business, they can be millionaires early. Shit, I'm thinking about getting in it. I'm late in the game. Shit, my cousin's in it. He got his hazmat and stuff like that. He's an owner operator. Actually, he's what you're doing now. He's leasing his truck. He not owning it no more because he had one. The thing was like every time he used to call me, it used to be a running joke. Every time he called me, he's stuck somewhere. Every time. I was like, bro, you got to get a better truck. He put so much money in that truck, yo. Finally, he just said, "The hell with this truck, man." Last time he was stuck in Utah. Yeah, you can make good money off CDL once you get your experience. As long as you don't mind driving. It's hard though. It's not easy. But as long as you don't mind that, being away from home. Well, what he was doing was he wasn't doing the tanker work. He was doing dry bulk with the sand. I don't know what it was. He had a sand truck. They would load sand in it, and he would raise this. He would push. I mean, I don't know what the sand will come out the bottom of the truck, going into the ground at these places. He was doing that, but the truck he had was garbage. and he kept breaking down. So he went and leased the truck. He didn't want the he still act like an owner operator, but he leased the truck. So he's always gonna get a new truck. I don't know what do you call that, guys? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask him. For my truck drivers in here, it's a sand truck. Max, he's in the I don't know if that's called fracking though. I don't know what that is. It's he got sand on his truck. And then when he get to the facility, he unload the sand. I don't know. I don't know. Dry bulk, is that what they call it? I don't know. But I'm about to get into it. I'm studying now. I sure am. I'm studying now. And I don't mind sleeping in that truck. I'm gonna travel for free. I'm gonna be all over the states. Is that what it's called? Track sand? I don't know what it is. Armed security make 40 plus. I can't do the armed security. I'm too nah, I can't do that. Not the way things going now. So I don't know. He has a truck and he what so basically what he did, I know you say why didn't he just buy his own truck? He didn't want to do that because every he has a lease where he can just get the truck back at any time. I forget what kind of lease you call that. But he makes so much money that he's good anyway. You look at it. And he'll be out for like 3 weeks at a time, 3 or 4 weeks at a time, maybe more than that. Then he'll come home for a bit. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, man. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Oh, you a fuel hauler, home every night and make 110 damn, okay. Yeah, okay. I might have to talk to you. You say you a fuel hauler, okay. Company driver. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't have no kids. So you see what I'm saying? So that's perfect for me. But the thing is, yeah, it used to be a running joke, man. He said, "Man, I'm messing up money, man. God damn, I'm in Utah again. Broken down." Then finally, he went and got him a truck. Went and got him a 2025. He got him I don't know if it's a Peterbilt or it's not a Volvo. It's not that one. I forget what it is, but it's nice though. He got the I don't know, it's like extended, like the top is a little bit he could stand all the way in it. They got extra room for him to stand in it. He got one of those. Shit. He was like, bro, it ain't so bad. He was like, bro, I'll be listening to y'all. He said, I think it's a Freightliner. Can it sound like it? But he was saying that he got his he don't have a TV in it. He got an iPad that he watched. He didn't want to put a TV in it. He just do the iPad. He said he watch anything he want to watch. And he just, when he do his reset, he just be chilling. And then he get back on the road after his reset. Yeah, he was giving me game on it. He was telling me how to manage my clock, certain things like that. Yeah. He said you start off doing this, you know, and then that's it. That's what people were telling me. Get my do it in a stick so I can have that clearance on my license. But he said, yeah, man. He said initially, starting out, you got to get your experience. He said only take about 6 or 7 months. You can move on. or a year, at least some people like a year is good money. You get paid more for drive. Nah, they talking about I would have more of an option to have that on my record that I could drive a stick just in case. You never know when you'll need it. But yeah, he do that sand stuff. Only beef he got about it, he get dirty a lot. Because sometimes the sand gets stuck in the truck, and he got to get the sand out of the truck. He said they got a vibrator thing that you put on the side of the truck to try to vibrate the sand out, or sometimes you got to get in there and get it out. He said other than that, man, he said it's easy. And then some of the places he go to them a lot. Like he's used to the places now because he's been going. He said you get used to some of the places you go to, so you already know where to go and know their protocol and stuff. But the only thing is, with his place he at, you can't have a beard because I guess because it's all that sand and stuff. You can't wear a beard. You gotta be clean shaven. You can have a mustache, but you gotta be clean shaven or goatee. I know somebody that they just deliver to Amazon every day. They home every night. They just back and forth up and down the road going to different Amazons. So it's a lot of stuff you could do. FedEx, but we'll see. But yeah, when somebody say get his CDL, shit, he can start his own trucking company. Shit, he got the money. Get his own authority. Have somebody do the dispatch. Yeah, you gotta hustle it. He definitely hustle. He said you can't be afraid to hustle. He said you'll be rolling, man. They have you rolling. He said you get to go to different states. Um, he said for some reason he get good money going out of Kansas. For some reason, this is back when he wasn't doing the sand. He was doing the regular freight. He said he was getting good money going out of Kansas for some reason. But he said you get used to everything. He said they'll have you running. He said, and he told me, he said, bro, you wouldn't believe all the females doing it. All he said, young females too. He said you wouldn't believe it, doing their thing, rolling. He said they out there running, bro. He said they out there running, doing their thing. But he said, and then you take your breaks. He would tell me how the braking system worked. Like you got to take your breaks. You know what I'm saying? Within a 10-hour period, you got to take a certain amount of breaks. Shit, he'll freaking take a month off and he'd be overseas, man. He made so much money. He said you got to hustle it though. You got to run. Then he said you get to know some of the agents, stuff like that. You can call them up if you need a load, but he's actually running with a company right now that's sending him out. But he's acting like he's an owner operator, but he's still with a company. But he said, you got different ways you can do it. So I mean, that's a good living. Shit, I'm gonna do it. Watch, I'm gonna be on the road somewhere. You'll know when I'm doing it because I'm like, yo, you gonna tell like you like, is he in a truck or something? He's the way he's sitting. Yeah, you'll see. I'm like, guys, I'm calling from you from California right now, man. I'm in California, man. Taking a break. You said the good paying jobs are going to require you to operate a manual. You talking about what's the good paying, like um the heavy hauls you talking about, like the heavy stuff? 'Cause he was telling me about that too. Yeah, that you need a manual for that, like the heavy stuff. I don't know if I want to do that though. I'm being real with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't a spring chicken. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to do all that. But he was telling me about that, the flatbed, the heavy haul, the 4-axle. He was telling me he said my boy just got a 4-axle. I said, word. He's like, yeah, man. He's all happy for him. You know what I'm saying? He got his 4-axle. He said another guy he know, he made so much money. You know what he did? He hauled off some tanks, yo. I said, stop playing with me. He said, bro, he had a contract with the military. Sure did. Yeah, the niche market stuff like tanker oversized, the heavy haul. That's what I'm talking about, oversized. That's what he's telling me. He said he hauled off a tanker, man, for the military. He said they escorted him. Military escorted him. Word. He said, yo, that was crazy. He says, boy, and he came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with them, that's a big thing. But he said, yo, he doing his thing. He said it's a hustle though, you know what I'm saying? You grinding. But, you know, so I might have to think about that one. But yeah, man, London Merritt, he's putting his hat in the pot. Um, I wonder where he's gonna end up. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be waiting for this one. I want to see where his. You know how they do the crystal ball. He's been crystal ball to such. I want to see this. I want to know where this dude is crystal ball into, man. For real. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about. You said make sure you get every endorsement, including your TWIC card, and you'll be unstoppable. What is that? I heard it. He told me something. What does that stand for? Because he was telling me, yo, he was like, bro, if you just willing to grind, he said, do different things. He said, I can put you with some companies. He said, just off my word alone, they'll hire you. He said, just have a little experience, get used to the road. He said, possibly Alabama. Yeah, but I'm like, how? What? Like we couldn't pay him. I don't know. Because see, the thing is, with that, it don't make sense with what's his name is saying. Then, like, why would we pay him this? But Alabama's doing it, so he worth something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, I heard about that card. I'm gonna have to, you know. He was like, "Yeah, man, you can make some money in this thing." He said a lot of people think when they think CDL, they think we ain't making nothing. But he said, "Yo, people out here, they rolling." He said they running. You know what I'm saying? He was like, they can run 3 or 4 weeks at a time. He said some people will be out there longer. He said it just depends. He said by the time they get their check, he said some people they clearing a nice little something. He said there's some people clearing checks just driving a regular semi. He said they clearing something. So I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll see where London Merritt ends up. But man, who else? I'm curious about him. I want to know where Tafik is going, and Omarion and Draylon. I'm gonna be waiting for that crystal ball. I want to see what they're doing. But he said, Neely said some of them are being shown the door. And McPherson, yeah, I want to see what McPherson end up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to see where he end up because he knows Merritt. They played together, so I definitely want to see this. Like, what are they talking about? Now we'll figure it out. Like, where are these guys going, man? What they thinking? We'll find out pretty soon. Some people might take a little while because they got some options to think about. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing. So we may not hear nothing on the second for where they're getting crystal ball to, but we're going to talk about some of the other players in the other around the league too to see where they're going. I'm curious about the Arizona State quarterback. I'm thinking he might end up in Nebraska, but we'll see. So we'll definitely see because also the Nebraska quarterback put his hat in the pot. So we're gonna see where he ends up at. I knew he was going to Portal when his dad got fired. I knew that was happening. He wasn't staying. Who else? I'm looking at DJ Lagway. He put his hat out there, his name out there to do something. We'll see. So it's a lot going on in the off season with all these teams, wheeling and dealing. See what Lane Kiffin doing at LSU. See what he's trying to do up there. Um, he probably trying to he probably in players' ears as we speak, knowing him. He got a way of doing it. But that's the nature of college football, guys. That's the way it is now. Nothing you can do. I know people say, man, we would like to see these players stay a while, but yeah, bro, it ain't nothing you can do. Somebody said they would like to see more of a contract type of thing with these players. I don't think that's happening. They still consider amateurs. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, like keeping them down. I don't know. If the player, you want the players that want to be there. So I don't know, man. We'll see. But there are going to be some players coming in. We evaluate them. Talk about that at some point. I'll be looking out for that news too. There's a couple of players said they're on their way anyway. I just didn't get a chance to watch no film or anything on them yet. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Juju, man, he commented on that. This is the first time he made a comment. He commented under London Merritt because all the other players were leaving. I didn't see him comment. He commented under this one. He said, this hurts. He said, this is starting to hurt, man. He said that. He said, this is starting to hurt, which I understand what he's saying, but it's the nature of the game, bro. Nah, I don't think Juju leaving. Neely said some of the players were shown the door. They were shown it. I wish he would tell me which ones, but I don't think they're going to do that. They ain't going to tell us that because that'll hurt the kid going somewhere else. I don't think they'll do that. But it hurt, though. Look, we're losing a lot, but we'll see what they do. Guys, I'll be back a little later. Um, I'll be back tomorrow because then we could talk about, it's one day away from the transfer portal opening up. But until then, Happy New Year. Enjoy your New Year. Stay safe out there. I was going to go out, but I'm staying right here. I was offered to go to a get together, but I think I'm going to chill out for tonight. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow because tomorrow there should be some more activity. Um, we'll see, but definitely the second. You know how that do. The portal opens up. We're going to see what the crystal balls look like, see where people are thinking about they're going, and then go from there. I'll be watching Merritt and them to see what team they're selecting. And but yeah, but you guys have a happy new year, man. I appreciate y'all this year for talking football. You know we're gonna do it again in the 26th. But appreciate y'all this year, man. We had fun talking. Even though they didn't have the year we was thinking, but hey, man, it was still fun to talk football, argue football. It's all fun, you know. It takes your mind away from stuff that's going on in the world. But at least we could have a barbershop conversation about football, good old American football. But yeah, man, I wish the players well in their future endeavors, and hopefully nobody gets stuck in that portal now. Don't get stuck in the portal. I know they were roommates, so we gonna see if they go somewhere together. We'll see. But yeah, we definitely gonna see. But hey, man, nobody gets stuck in the portal. We don't want that to happen. But I don't think a lot of these players will get stuck. But they'll be good. Yeah, man. Happy New Year to you guys. I'll catch you guys later. All right, y'all. Stay safe.